Welcome everybody to another video of Vinyl Addict. This is Chili and this is a soundtrack number 17 video, okay? And it will be on Almost Famous, the Super Deluxe Edition. Now before I get into this, please don't forget to hit the like button, comment on this video, share this video. If you still haven't, please subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell for updates. Okay, so with that out of the way, this Super Deluxe Edition box set, I did an unboxing of this a while back, and I said, I'll, do a review on it, and it just kind of got swept aside. So now that I haven't done a vinyl soundtrack video, I figured this was staring in my face the whole time, so now it's time to deliver. Okay, now, first of all, they do have a regular soundtrack of this film, 2 vinyls, and that is for pretty much the regular theatrical cut. Now, this version here of the Super Deluxe Edition, and it's 3 gatefold, 6 vinyl collection, it goes with this director's cut, because the director's cut has an hour plus minute footage of the film added on. So the movie is like, let's see, it is pretty lengthy, 2 hours and 42 minutes. Okay, so of course more music, more great music, and there's a lot of great needle drops here, and it's early 70s stuff, mid, kind of 70. Well, some of it starts from the late 60s because, around that period, and to early 70s up into the change. So there's like a 4-year span or of whatnot of music, but mainly focusing on that 72 era, because that's when this film is taking place. And so here we have, the main character, William Miller, who is a high school kid, but then ends up writing for the Rolling Stone magazine, and it's based on the true story of Cameron Crowe, who wrote and directed this film. Now, so this first gatefold is pretty much just focused on him and his family, and whatnot. There they are, and that's him as a kid. So there's, in the original theatrical film, he was in there very limited time. In this director's cut, he's there longer. So, you get to see more of the dynamic of this family as he's growing up. And, I mean, every song is on here. And there's more movie clips on here as well, taken from the film. So you have, a great variety of stuff, from the Oogum Boogum song from Bretton Wood, the Chipmunk song from Alvin and the Chipmunks, the Stooges, Seek, Search and Destroy, the Who, okay, and that's an Almost Famous version of Amazing Journey and Sparks. There's some versions on here as well that's only going to be on this album, whether they're different mixes or whatnot. Just like the Elton John version of Tiny Dancer with the cast singing the song, they kind of put that in here as well, that famous scene in the film. So you have I've Seen All Good People, Your Move, All Good People, Yes, Every Picture Tells a Story, Rod Stewart, some Stillwater songs from the band that's on here in the film. Played by Jason Lee as the singer. So those songs, of course, there's more of them here. And the one thing I could say about this is, unlike other soundtracks where they kind of edit the songs, you'll have like a live, song from Neil Young from 1972, and it'll be the whole song. He does not edit anything on here, which is really cool. And I don't, because I myself, I don't really like that. And it's really good that they took the time and just like left everything as it is. Okay, so that is the first 2, and the second 2 here pretty much showcases Kate Hutchins' character as Penny Lane, and her groupie squad, the Band-Aids. So, because she was like the head of the Band-Aids, you know, in the film. So there they are. And what's on here is, you know, some great one-hit wonders. Go All the Way, The Raspberries, Little Feat, The Seeds, Mr. Farmer, Allman Brothers Band, One Way Out Live, and Lynyrd Skynyrd, Simple Man, Led Zeppelin, That's the Way. There's more Zeppelin on here. Deep Purple, Burn, um, and there's the Tiny Dancer, Almost Famous version with the Stillwater and Cass, Elton John, MC5, Steely Dan, Reeling in the Years, live. That's from the Midnight Special. They're kind of watching it in the hotel room. And let's see, the last one here is showcasing the band, Stillwater, and their kind of tribute to the Allman Brothers Fillmore cover, which is really cool. And there you go. And on here we have like Nancy Wilson. There's some original music here. Nancy, of course, is from Heart and is the wife of Cameron Crowe. So she records some songs, original music here. There's David Bowie, I'm Waiting for the Man. The Hendrix Experience. So there you go, Voodoo Child. So there's some late 60s stuff here. I was saying that kind of period. Misty Mountain Hop. Zeppelin 4 stuff, Stevie Wonder, My Cherie Amour, Neil Young, Cortez the Killer live, more Zeppelin, Rain Song, Tangerine, and you know, a lot of great needle drops here. What I could say is that this encompasses a lot of that period, very detailed, from whether it's the prog rock of Yes, the singer-songwriter period of Elton John, you know, the heavy rock of Zeppelin, blues rock of Deep Purple, you know, it's all in here. You know, Joni Mitchell, you know, the folk stuff, and then any other kind of compilation that I've seen before. I think prior to this, you know, I always thought like the Forrest Gump soundtrack was really cool. They had like 27 songs on it, but it doesn't hold a candle to this one. This one is just amazing. You know, it's just like, even if you were just wanting a compilation of 70s music, early 70s, late 60s, I would recommend this album, just this super deluxe edition. You know, you always have all these time in life kind of compilations and whatnot, and of trying to put together a compilation of this period. They mainly put on in those compilations just really popular songs. There's a lot of great deep cuts in here from that period, from these great artists. So with that, you know, I would have to say this is worthy of owning and listening to, and even seeing the film. I'm a big fan of this film, and you know, because MC5 is on here, the Stooges is on here, so even proto-punk bands are on here. Like I said, it's just 72 was a very a great year of variety, bringing in the glam rock of Bowie and all this other stuff. So it's all encapsulated in this box set. So leave me a comment below. What are your thoughts on this? If you heard it, you can't really, it's funny because you can't really hear it on Spotify anymore because, some artists have taken their music away from Spotify, like Neil Young, so you couldn't hear the soundtrack as it's supposed to be, because some artists like, I believe Joni Mitchell has removed her music from Spotify too, from that streaming service. So, of course, you only could hear it on vinyl. And so with that, I'll shut up and I'll see you guys on the next video.